Be advised, mature content ahead. This podcast is brought to you ad-free thanks to the Legion of Demons at patreon.com/NOTLP. If you like what you hear, there's much more at patreon.com/NOTLP. Join the Legion. That's patreon.com/NOTLP. And now the show.
How do you do? Just a word of friendly warning. I think it will thrill you. It may shock you. It might even horrify you. So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, now is your chance to, well, we've warned you.
If I knew pediatric medicine, I'd be like a great Patch Adams.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True. I'd make sick kids like pop out of beds.
Freddie was doing bits, and I had to have a talk with him before we started.
He was Mr. Bits over here.
That was
Bits and
Bitsy.
skits.
Bitsy Master of Bits.
And I said, "Hey, take it down."
I didn't even have that. crazy energy
Amy
drink
stage
today.
managed him.
I did.
Yeah.
Or it could go the other way. You make them give up.
Yeah, it could. It
Well-
could go that way, Andy. That's so
Are
fucking
you gonna
dark.
are you gonna be a prop comic or tell a depressing joke like Stephen Wright?
No, I'll do monologues from the series MASH. Kids love that
Oh.
shit. They eat it up.
Yeah, they do.
I would sing the lyric version of "Suicide is Painless."
All right, welcome to the show, everybody. Wrapping up September.
Yeah, we are.
Fowler month. I mean, Hispanic Heritage Month. Hispanic. What did I
Next
say?
month.
You said Lewis Fowler month. He represents all Hispanics.
He does. He does. Yeah. So we're just hanging out one last time.
It's an easy peasy show. I got a little bit of news,
I got a thing I want to talk about during news.
and in some of the news is also half like feedback too. What do you think
Interesting.
about that? It was news
What?
that one of our dear baby Beelzebubs.
What?
Yeah, I had to think for a second to make
I thought
sure
you
that's
froze
correct.
up to be legitimately. honest
I
with you.
just went to Membo, and Dustin sent me some news about something that I'm super psyched about. So look forward to me stumbling my way through that later.
My favorite thing. Is
Yeah.
when Kelly stumbles.
I look forward to you stumbling.
Yeah,
Every season, we wait for the stumblings of the Kellys.
it's
You can find
It's,
an open field.
it's a tradition that goes back a little bit.
Your kids are gonna love it.
So
Ah,
there's a big old hurricane barreling towards Florida right now. It's ravaging other places, obviously.
I hope it does terrible damage to Florida.
Well, hold on.
Well, I hope it takes out a certain segment of Floridians.
The sad thing about hurricanes
Yes.
is that they are very broad swath.
But we
Yeah.
have our
Take,
beloved
take out
everybody,
DeSantis.
man.
Take out Rubio and DeSantis, please.
just them. We
Just
have
those two.
beloved
Everyone else can be
friends.
spared.
Believe me, there's plenty in Texas that could get to on the coast.
Yeah, if it wants to swing that
Or
way.
if it could just dump like a porta potty contents on those guys and they could be like, Goonies!
Oh, Hurricane Goonie?
Yeah, Hurricane Goonie.
Is that on the list? Can we find out?
I doubt they would pick it.
But
I like a big tornado of human feces.
yes.
yeah.
Just turds flying.
Just a pillar of brown cutting a
You,
So I
cutting us.
you know how a straw can go through a tree?
yeah.
Doesn't work with a turd. Just splatters everywhere.
Well, it depends what kind of turd. Does it have corn in it?
Oh, if it has
How
enough.
dry is it? How old are we talking?
How dry is your turd?
So I follow this Twitter account called The Golden Ratio, and it's this couple who rescue special needs golden retrievers. I love all of their dogs so much. Anyway, they live in the Keys. So I was like, I wonder if they're evacuating or getting out of there.
The Keys.
Ooh, the Keys.
So I find the account. I'm
Halloween.
like, find out that they're going to stay. And she's posted some pictures of like the water levels are getting high. And she's like, I have not taken down my 12-foot Home Depot skeleton yet. And she posts this picture of the fucking 12-foot tall Home Depot skeletons.
That could be a danger. It could be flying around and
It'd be badass, right?
So
going through people.
We were just talking about that. Like, what if she leaves it and then it will wash out to sea and then it'll just like wash ashore somewhere and it will freak people the fuck out.
You know, when you see the thing flying through the fucking air with lightning behind it, it might freak you out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if that happened, I would immediately take my electric guitar on the front porch and start just wailing
Shredding.
on that motherfucker. I would have my Fury Road moment with the plastic skeleton flying. You know, that's the one moment in your life when your teenage MTV heavy metal dream comes true, is when the hurricane picks up a fucking skeleton.
12 foot tall.
The size of Shaquille O'Neal plus Emmanuel Lewis together.
So you should always have an electric guitar at the hand, just to be ready.
Just in case, just during storm season. Just
I heard,
in case
I heard there's a
something
run
badass
on all
happens.
the guitar centers down in Florida right now. You can't get milk, can't get bread, you can't get an electric guitar.
I'd love to see someone loot one of
state
those
of
double
Florida.
guitars.
All right.
It just doesn't seem like something that gets looted ever. Some things just don't get looted. Tennis rackets.
I wonder if one's ever been looted.
Yeah.
We may never know. There may be no way to know.
Yeah.
I like just one guy going to the sporting, they're looting it, and there's big TVs and everything, and one guy goes just to wreck it. 10 wreck it leaves.
I also feel like nobody would. Maybe how many Flobies over the years have been looted from places? Do you think the vacuum cleaner?
It was
hair
a
tattoo
mail
thing?
order product, I think.
Well, now they all, there's the Great Floby Graveyard
Yeah.
Yeah.
where all the Flobies are buried next to the ET cartridges.
Oh, do they spell Floby right? Or do they spell it like a child would?
Well,
It's a little
isn't
bit of-
either way a child would spell it that way?
I was trying to go for a pet cemetery thing, but
Oh, I see. Cemetery, not the word Floby, because Floby just doesn't really exist. It's not a real
Yeah.
word, so you can't.
Oh,
It
we-
sucks as it cuts.
we used to have a Floby. And
It's now a word.
Yeah, I guess it is. They made
did
it
anybody
work.
else have a Floby?
No.
Nah.
Okay, I did. And my brother, the plastic things that you attach to the Floby?
Yeah.
I've never experienced one in real life, but I believe you.
I've
My
seen
brother would,
I've
like,
seen
really-
the infomercial.
He would really hit my head hard with the plastic parts. I'm just cutting your hair.
Because as
But
we've
he was-
established through many a Topicana episode, Andy's siblings tried to murder him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that tracks.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Username checks out.
I wonder
It's
if
like
anyone,
I got a haircut by a lot of bruises
Do you think like anyone's hamster ever got pulled in one of those things?
Absolutely.
and shredded.
Just torn to
not?
shreds.
Do you guys want to talk about your excursion this week? Andy and you.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about Kings Island Halloween Haunt. Thanks to Chad Showalter and Alexandra, I think was her name, the two who guided us on the media tour for the new haunts. I have some notes. Andy, you have some notes?
I have memories. Does that count?
There are many
Yeah.
pictures on our socials. So Night of Living Podcast on Instagram. And
I wasn't as thorough as you, apparently.
So
Andy posted a bunch of stuff.
it was Alexa, not Alexandra. But thank you to you guys. Hotel St. Michel is this new haunt. It's a 20s theme. I really like it quite a bit.
Yeah, I think The Shining meets Tower of Terror, and then you have Hotel St. Michel.
It's
It was
definitely a
nice.
step up.
In the 1930s.
I think it's supposed to be like the
20s,
roaring
yeah.
20s.
They had a lot of flappers.
Pre-Depression, Gilded
Stuff
Age.
was flapping everywhere.
Gatsby-ish.
Yes.
East Egg, West Egg.
New money, old money.
They're the flappers.
Yeah.
We can't be accused of being uncultured after that.
Yeah, we just said things.
We said words that meant things. So very good. I think it could have been. I think they could go even further with this new haunt. I like it a lot better than what used to be there, which was Urgent Scare.
I think you just got, because it was there for so many years in a row.
Yeah.
You get tired of it. It was time to refresh.
This was
because we've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
What if it was a 2000 90 haunted house?
Oh,
Like a futuristic?
Man, that's a really great idea for a haunt. You know what felt like that was that movie 13 Ghosts, the remake they did with the glass house. That felt like a futuristic ghost.
No, it's literally 2020.
Oh shit! Oh, it's just our recent past. See, I thought you said a future year. Oh,
I don't think I could handle that.
No, I don't want that. Nobody wants
Just
that.
a lot of live, laugh, love signs around and open concept.
I feel like the entirety of 2020 and most of 2021, I don't remember. And I think it's my brain protecting me. So we're going to keep it that way.
Yeah, I'm willing to have lost years. Why not? I've lost other years that I liked.
Well, you don't remember that, so now you're going to relive it at the haunted house, right?
Yeah.
Re-traumatize myself.
Remember 2020? Simpler time.
I was waiting for somebody to do that. Thank you, Kelley.
I can't not do it.
Yeah, she could show up at the haunted house
They refurb
like a zombie Walters.
I loved her. She's still alive. What am I saying?
She's still alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't love her anymore, though. You're like, fuck
stop
that
loving her.
200-year-old bitch, or however old she is.
What else did we do? We got to do. We got to go to the upgraded Kill Mart.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Yep.
That was another long-standing haunt at Kings Island. The riff on Walmart.
Yeah. Well, originally
they really
Kmart,
improved
right?
it. Yeah.
Kill
but they
Mart,
really
Kill
improved it. It's more better themed, and
I always liked that one.
You can't see the. It's not like Wizard of Oz. You can't see the man behind the curtain as much as you used to in the old one.
It feels more like a real store now, too.
Yeah, things are more well concealed. This one, I liked it. It was very much improved.
But I would say overall, yeah, everything was better. The show, we saw some of the big stage show they do, and that was better than last time. So it just opened to the public this Friday. Paramount, or not Paramount. I'm in a time machine. It's just Kings Island. I don't even know who owns them anymore. I think it's Cedar Fair,
right?
I think still Cedar Fair. And but check them out. They're doing a cool thing, and and good staff. But
it's also weird to be scared by literal teenagers and being made fun of by literal teenagers.
You guys are scared of teenagers all the time. What are you talking about?
Like that's a normal state of affairs for me.
Yeah. Oh my God! Speaking of scared of kids, we watched this episode of Inside Number 9 last night about this grade school teacher.
The episode's called Mr. King.
Thank you. I couldn't remember that. Mr. King. If you haven't seen the episode called Mr. King, don't look up what it's about. Just go in. We had no idea. It's a great episode.
Okay. There should be a spook house that's with a bunch of little teenagers. All you do, you go there and they mock you and go. We go to this spooky with
like a contraption that makes your pants fall down right when you walk in the room, and they all laugh.
Just literally, all you do is you go through this alleyway, and just a bunch of kids just there making fun of you.
Yep.
For stuff you can't ever take back.
Mm-hmm. Blocking your way, kind of.
Yeah. Or just laughing in our direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the scariest part for me.
Throw them on the ground.
Like, are they laughing at me?
I just assume they are, but I do that for anything.
When you bend over to pick up the pants that fell down, the big old fart comes out. It's all part of the haunt.
All of a sudden, you're wearing
make
white
us fart.
New Balance.
They make us fart. I mean, it's clearly your fault, but it's all done with smoke and mirrors.
All right. Anything else from Kings Island? Halloween How?
We had a great time. Brandon came out. Andy,
Although it rained and it was like still hot, and literally the next day it was like 60 degrees and perfect fall weather. So and that was not the fault of Kings Island, but it's just gonna be interesting. I thought about this. It's just gonna be interesting when global warming hits.
Yeah.
And
when global warming hits, mark your calendars.
It's gonna drop a new album. It's gonna be interesting to go through haunts when it's gonna be 90 degrees in October. And
you're not gonna be probably by then.
Yeah.
We're all gonna.
Life will be a haunt.
Stuff going on. That's right.
You know, that's why I was
going to be that Kids of the Hall sketch. In Melody with a brand new pair of roller skates.
That's why I couldn't go. I was supposed to go with you boys, but these wild pressure changes in the weather, like when it was, 90 degrees and then the next day it's 60, I had a horrific migraine. And global warming, is really affecting me that way. So think about that the next time you don't recycle.
Yeah, just think about Amy's and her headaches.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nate and Jess from Hourhound joined us.
Maybe for next and one spook house you can make is global warming. You have a bunch of those heat lamps in the building you walk through. There's a bunch of heat lamps.
And then when you get super hot and sweaty, and then you have to go through those inflatable rubber butt cheeks that they put in haunts. You know what I'm talking about? And you just got to squeak through there.
You have people who at the spook house who have glasses of water and you can't get any water.
They're just torturing you. That's not a real haunt, by the way. Kings Island, they won't torture you. Don't get any ideas. Pretty cute.
Terror Town.
Don't get any ideas.
Terror Town will torture you if you ask.
For real, though.
You got to ask. They're like Cenobites. You have to willingly go in.
And we're on Zoom tonight, by the way. If anybody notices us like talking over each other, there's a slight delay.
And Freddie is just a maniac.
And I'm a maniac.
So.
Yeah, you are.
All of that is true. And then.
Sounds like someone pissing.
It's not me. Has anybody.
It's me.
Heard? Okay. Has anybody been to Taco Bell in the last week?
I was literally there yesterday.
Has anyone checked on Taco Bell?
Do they have the Mexican pizzas?
They are. I guess they're back, but they're still sold out at my location.
This shit. Because I'm hearing about this fucking Mexican Pizza the musical that Dolly Parton starred in on TikTok. Listen, I don't TikTok. I just don't do it.
I'm too old to TikTok.
Does anybody here know anything about TikTok?
I do it, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're on TikTok?
I don't know. I think I'm on. I'm on something. I think is those little mints that you get in the grocery store.
Yeah.
So they have the Dolly Parton and Doja Cat do bits.
A duo that you are like, of course, these two.
Of course.
Why did it take so long?
Do this 12-minute long. I tried to watch it, but I don't care.
God.
And it's like a true musical about these people who love the Mexican pizza and want it to come back. And then Dolly Parton is the voice of the Mexican pizza for the first part.
This matchup of Doja Cat and Dolly Parton just is throwing me back to what this would have been in my childhood. Had I seen an ad like this, it would have probably been like Blowfly the rapper and John Denver would be the equivalent.
Here's the thing. Do you think Blowfly was mainstream?
Yeah.
It's like a mainstream artist.
Okay, 2 Live Crew and John Denver.
Doja Cat's music isn't explicit.
Oh, it's not? I assume. I don't know why I just assume because I'm just an old man now that I'm like, this new music, all of it's about pussy.
But you like how that's... Well, sure. But they don't say it.
Don't get this Dolly Parton.
So I'm like, this fucking musical happened because they were celebrating that this shit was going to be back in stock. And I'm like, it damn well is not back in stock. Liars.
Will Dolly Parton whisper to you about it?
This is a like point deduction from Dolly Parton right now. Now, admittedly, she has every point plus infinity.
She has a lot of points already, so she can lose 1 point.
Can she use her great powers to bring back the Choco Taco?
I don't know.
That shit was good.
So if you guys want, you can watch a 12-minute long musical somebody wrote about the Mexican pizza.
I don't.
Okay.
I love Dolly Parton, but I do not want to see that. That would actually fuck up some of the shit about Dolly Parton in my memory.
Isn't it like a TikTok like 12 seconds long?
No, you can do 10 minutes now.
That's Snapchat,
Well, apparently
right?
you can
Isn't
do
that
12.
Snapchat?
Snapchat is the one where the ghosts eat your underwear.
We already sound very old. Let's not speculate right here. Let's act like we know. Let's act like we've been here before. Okay.
Who's on Flapper?
Is it spelled with a FLAPPR?
It's the only social network for flappers.
Did they drop the E?
Do you like to wear really long pearl necklaces and A-frame dresses or whatever they're called?
Oh my god.
Do you like to Charleston? Do you like to talk to boys?
Was that a hallmark of flappers talking to boys?
Yeah.
I think it was probably, yeah.
You like to ride around on the lights outside of a car?
No, it's those headbands with the one feather out, you know, that thing.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh. I love flappers. I'm Elmo Fudd.
Thanks for letting me talk about this Mexican pizza situation.
Amy, do you even like the Mexican pizzas?
I love them.
She does.
Like they aren't my like number one.
What's your number one?
A case could be made that it might be. All right, you know what? I don't want to talk about this.
You
anymore.
have to say what your number one is if they're not.
I thought it was the Burrito Supreme, but then I think about the Mexican pizza.
Burrito Supreme.
Oh, now you've been your connection has been called into question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We got to put Mexican pizza on one side of the room and the Burrito Supreme on the other side of the room, and they will let you go, and then that decides who your favorite is.
Yeah, well, you just get a Taco Supreme and put it on Mexican pizza and have all best both worlds.
I could, and then I would die immediately of a heart attack. Actually, that's not even the most Taco Bell I would have eaten in one sitting, so it's fine.
Oh man, when I started the system of ordering a safety item in case they forgot something and then eating the safety item, and you're just like, we still got everything, including that extra thing I ordered, and I'm gonna eat all of it now.
Yeah, sure.
It's a good thing you get an extra meal in case.
Yeah, fifth meal. You do the math. Taco Bell aficionados.
All right. Did we banter enough?
I would say.
Yeah. Let's see.
I feel like we've accomplished bantering.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked at the meter and we definitely have crossed into it.
Fantastic.
I like it.
Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is happening.
The people it kills get up and kill.
Remember, human beings are their food.
Hi, y'all.
Hey,
baby.
So I have news that I didn't. Now, what's funny about this week's news is I didn't usually before the show, I just go to like Bloody Disgusting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I just look at it until something pops out at me. And I'm like, oh, I'll learn about that.
Okay.
And then I put it in my reading list and I come to the show and I come up the stairs to the studio and I sit down and I have the assistant get me coffee and I kind of get my reading glasses out and I apply them and we have, our usual snifter of brandy first and then I read the news. But today I had news already that I'd heard about that I'm excited about. You guys might all already know about this shit. In fact, Dustin I've already definitely does because he clued me in to something.
So Dustin, turn it off right now, Dustin.
Dustin definitely does.
Full explanation.
That was a sentence, man. Dustin definitely does. That's like tongue twister. Does he?
He does.
Does he? Does Dustin definitely always do?
Dustin definitely does.
Okay.
So look at this.
Oh, are you applying your reading glasses?
Applying my reading glasses. It's a Stephen King news heavy day.
Yeah.
So first up, Salem's Lot, the new Salem's Lot movie is all done. Right? It's done. They made it. Shit is done, son.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm very excited to see it.
But hold the hell on though.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Ah fuck.
It was supposed to come out this month.
Yeah.
Well.
But was pushed back to next year.
Next time. Sorry guys, next time.
It's been moved to later in 2023. But they did show the trailer at CinemaCon. That's what piqued my interest in this whole thing. Gary Dauberman, who made Annabelle Comes Home, is the guy that directed this film.
That was a good one.
Is that the third of the Annabelle movies?
Comes Home is the one with the orphanage, right?
No, that's Annabelle 2.
Shit, I don't remember Annabelle Comes Home then.
That was the third one then, I think.
Is that the one where the basement, they have the, is it the prequel? Yes, that's the prequel.
That's Annabelle, I think, in the basement.
Annabelle's not, no, I'm thinking of the one.
It's fine, everything's fine.
Doll, right? Doll? It's a fucking
they're all
doll.
doll.
Right?
That's the one where the family moved without her and she had to find her way across country to go to find the family again.
You know what makes me excited is somebody having a fucking conniption fit over thinking that I don't know what Annabelle is right now.
All right, we have Annabelle in 2014, Annabelle Creation in 2017. Annabelle
Creation
Comes
was
Home.
the orphanage.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
Annabelle
Loved
Comes
Annabelle.
Home
Yeah, the second one is good.
was the one with the babysitter at the house of Ed and Lorraine Warren.
So you know what you're gonna like about this, Freddie?
Yeah. What?
You what you're gonna like about this Salem's Lot?
Because I'm gonna like the way I look in it.
Lewis Pullman's in it.
That's your favorite, your best friend, your acting
He plays-
mentor.
Fucking
He
love
plays
that
Ben
kid.
Mears.
Love that kid.
Plays Ben Mears.
Yeah. That's good casting.
Alfre Woodward is in it. She plays the teacher.
I love her.
No, she plays Dr. Cody. Sorry.
So so I guess they're changing the relationship with is she still the parent? Oh no. Wait.
What are you thinking?
I'm getting it mixed up, the book and the miniseries, I think, because there was the parent, wasn't Susan's father the town doctor?
No.
That's in the adaptation they did for TV.
Yes.
They took two characters and made them one character for that. Okay, that's kind of what I was just thinking. Is I'm wondering if her character is going to be like that.
The guy, he's like a vampire hunter, and the guy comes to the place. What's Return of Salem's Lot?
Oh yeah, that was 87. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that one actually.
It's a mess, but it's fun.
Well, this stars, and I'm sorry if I'm saying this name completely incorrectly. Pilo Asbæk is Richard Straker, and William Sadler's in it, but we don't know as who. Maybe the vampire.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Barlow, he'd be good.
Yeah, Alfre Woodward, Spencer Treat, Clark, Bill Camp, Mackenzie Lee is also in it, and Nicholas Cravetti. Let's not forget. Good old
Machete
Nicky
Cravetti.
Yeah.
Nicholas Phil.
But they this article is worried about it being canceled, but I don't think that makes any sense. It's been it's gonna, I'm trying to see.
Things have been canceled recently that were done.
That's stupid. What are you gonna do with the
Things are
whole
in
cancel?
limbo.
Like, why don't you got to release it? You can't finish it and then not release. That's stupid.
Well, the Batwoman.
Yeah.
Batgirl.
Wouldn't you think they would just put it on streaming?
Yeah.
I don't know what any of it
Very
means.
strange.
They said they're going to lose money if they put it on streaming, which I don't understand why, because it's done.
They're like,
right?
what? They got to promote it? They don't have to promote it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't
They
know.
could just release it unpromoted if they are ashamed of it anyway. I guess they're like, I'm going to hide this turd.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so it's supposed to drop next year instead of this year.
So I don't know anything about the book or the movie. So is Lewis Pullman the main character then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's mostly his perspective, the way they tell the story, and then
You guys knew him when?
yeah.
Before
we
he was famous.
We didn't know him.
Yeah.
Now
But we were in a movie with him, but
we're in the room with him.
It's true.
He hangs out with Tom Cruise now.
Now he's off in Scientology land, I guess.
Well, let's hope.
Being courted. He's probably been courted already. He's been offered the goods. They've offered to do a Thetan check on him by now. I guarantee
yeah. So also, look at this.
What?
Again, I'm sure you probably already know about this. But there's a show coming to HBO Max, Welcome to Derry, which is an It prequel.
And also the tagline for this pill that is for lactose intolerant people.
Zawo.
You know, that's
I was
commercial
wondering
with
if
the
you're
sounds where they're like, moo, 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 cow, you know.
Doing the Ozempic commercial. Made it moo cow. So did he wonder I married him?
Welcome to Derry.
All right, but shut up now.
All right,
I
want Derry.
Some of the sentences in this article I like.
Oh.
And some of them I don't like.
Oh, no.
In terms of grammar?
No,
or just what the words?
What it's telling me.
Is it poorly written?
No. Well, probably. But suppose this takes place in the 1960s. It's in the time leading up to the events of the first film. And I guess this is made by maybe the same bunch of people. I don't know. And it's supposed to be also an origin story of Pennywise the clown. And that I don't like. You can't give Pennywise an origin story. But I mean, they can. They can do whatever they want. I don't care.
It's still the Muschettis?
I don't know.
Is Stephen King involved?
There's actually very little.
Yeah.
It's very mysterious. There's a poster or an art. There's an art.
Somebody arted. I can smell it.
Did you watch that Castle Rock?
I started the first season and it bored me. And now though, because I just found out that my son Cole, his favorite Stephen King book is Misery. He's reading it for the third time. And I said, well, we should watch season 2 together.
Yeah, Lizzie Kaplan's
the Annie
great.
Wilkes season. So what did you think about it?
It's fine.
I thought the first season was kind of
boring.
boring.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like spectacular, but it was good. I like the second season, I think, a little bit more than the first.
It was the best attempt so far at trying to have a shared Stephen King universe, but it still was not quite there. Because they tried that before with that show about the town. Haven, thank you.
I don't know that they lean super hard into the Stephen King-averse for that, though. A little bit, I think.
The Stephen King-averse.
Not
the Steven universe.
Not the season. No, that's something entirely else. So that's cool, right? I'm excited for that shit.
Me too.
Word up. So,
Smile came out today, Kelly. Looks scary.
Can I interrupt the news for a second with something about Smile that I wanted to mention?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did anybody see like the marketing, the guerrilla marketing they were doing at the baseball games? God, was this like a week ago? Maybe shorter.
Do they have people planted in the stands who are smiling?
They had people planted in the stands.
Did they release gorillas into the stands?
These people held these smiles the whole fucking game. These creepy ass smiles, and looks like they bought them tickets, so they were like right in like the camera.
That's great.
I saw some of it posted on Reddit, but then I was just looking at it again, and it's really brilliant. And I really want to see that movie because it looks scrappy, and I hope it is.
We're gonna have.
Did you say scrappy or crappy?
Scrappy.
Oh.
Scrappy Doo.
Remember like Happy Death Day. I was like, what is this fucking movie? And I watched it. I fucking loved it.
Yeah, I think C is gonna be one of those.
Smile is
Smile.
the name of it.
C is the show with Jason Momoa. I was just watching that.
That's a different body part.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just got me a little jazzed. But you know, it could be shit, and I'll live.
Yeah. There's a sequel gonna be called Frown. Everyone's gonna look like they just lost their ice cream cone in a sewer drain.
Yeah.
Frown.
Experience
the height of disappointment.
Just pouty faces. So, long time listeners who I know who maybe care and have paid attention or remember stuff. I have been following this movie, The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Oh,
yes.
For well over a decade now.
You
or
have.
It feels like it's been over a decade. I don't know.
It has been. I remember you mentioning this to me. I got so excited. And you had already been following it for a while. And it's been like at least 8 or 9 years since I got excited.
It's been a long time. It's gone through the first time I heard about it, Heath Ledger was attached.
Oh, that was a while ago.
And it went through a couple other people. Then it went to Neil Marshall, was the most recent before this current thing.
I want to say that Guillermo del Toro has his hand in it at one point, but he has his hands on a lot of things.
He does have his hands on a lot of things. I don't think he ever had his hand in this. I don't remember his name being mentioned, but dude, they fucking made it.
Mm-hmm.
It's made.
I know.
Again, very much like
Isn't that
Salem's
cool?
Lot. It's made, and also much like Salem's Lot, it's also been delayed to summer 2023 maybe. But holy balls.
An actor who is in that film is a talking head on the new Shudder 101 Scariest Moments. Is that the name of it?
Which is super fun, by the way.
Yeah, and again, thanks Dustin for reaching out to me and messaging me about that.
This is Kelly's White Whale.
It is this one. Yeah, it is. It really is. Liam Cunningham is in it. Aisling Franciosi, David Desmalchi, Javier Botet. Lots of people are in it. I mean, it's
French toasty.
Javier Botet. That's Dracula.
Cool.
Directed by Corey Hawkins. No, directed by Andre Orvidal.
What else has he directed?
Well, I don't know. Let's go look.
Let's go. Look. Map.
Map. Snap. All right. Now I'm fucking.
Is he fully hard?
Now I'm fully engorged. Holy shit. Troll Hunter.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to make a show out of Troll Hunter. Yeah, man. Fucking A.
Yeah, he's a good director.
All right. Let's go. He also did Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Oh, no.
It was a great movie to look at. Just not a great movie.
Well, that's all right. There's a whole bunch of other movies that I do like. He also made Amma,
which we haven't seen yet. It's on Netflix.
Oh, no, he's a producer. Just a producer.
Well, it's on Netflix still.
I'm not trying to throw like credits where credits not due.
Look, man, I'm just a producer, man. I'm just a producer.
But anyway,
I don't have nothing to do with any of this, man.
I'm super fucking psyched
Yay.
because this has such a good. There are so many. What's great about Dracula as a novel, and will continue to be, is that there are so many other stories that could be contained within it, and so many other things that are just so like ripe for imaginative things to be written about them, and the story of Dracula on the ship coming from Varna to Whitby is like so good. I really hope they fucking. I'm very excited.
This will sound corny, but when the Ravenloft setting for the D&D game was out, I feel like it really kind of captured that. You can see the inspiration of the original Dracula story kind of planting seeds and connective material for all the other stuff they were putting into that game. And it was all really, really like very, very true in tone to the book. And it just shows you like, that's just a great, like you said, there's just like I can think of like 5 or 6 jumping off points that would be prompts for other stories that wouldn't even be and they wouldn't be forced.
No, completely. That's what I mean. There's so many other things. You could tell stories about Dracula in Transylvania before, you know what I mean? There's like, It's endless.
Yeah, great shit.
Yeah.
Of all the shit, it's one of my favorite shits.
Yeah, it's a good shit.
I agree.
Solid. Exciting.
This is a solid shit.
Anything else,
All right.
Cal?
That's all the news, but I will say this, and this is an indulgence because it's our show. And Lewis is this week, but he doesn't care about this. I'm certain of it. I'm glad the Bengals won.
Yeah.
But they can't be playing like that with a team that's, it's not the Jets or,
Yeah. I didn't watch the last game.
It's okay. They won. They did okay.
Maybe it was me for those first 2 games, so
Maybe
I didn't watch, and they won. So maybe it is me.
Probably you.
I can't watch any more games.
Well, everything that you do at the game or at home has a direct effect.
It has a direct impact.
It has a direct impact on the game itself.
Go Birds.
So do your superstitions.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's just hope.
Clean up your act, Bengals. You got us so hyped.
It's the offense. I feel like it's the line. Like, anyway, I'm not going to turn this into a sports show because I honestly don't even really know what I'm talking about. But
but we're fans.
Hey, man, let's do our sports ball segment. You ready?
Oh, you're in the pin. Levi.
We will. Anyway.
All right, sports rockers.
Someone get a body bag.
And boom goes the dynamite. In other sports things. How'd we do?
It's all stupid.
Yeah.
But the Bengals, I understand they got us so hyped, man.
I still love I love my Bengals win or lose, but you know what? I'm also the guy, I
love them win.
You feel like you have the family member that is always hitting you up for money, and then after a while, you're just like,
But
I love you, but
you like the Bengals. I like bagels.
Oh God, I love bagels.
I miss bagels. Yeah, I wish I could eat a bagel. But
Somebody had a picture of a bagel on like Instagram or something, and the reply was, "Send me recipe."
I definitely like bagels better than the Bengals.
Yeah,
that as much as I love. As much as I enjoy
good.
Football, I've gotten much more enjoyment over the years out of bagels.
For many years, I liked the bagels that are like onion bagels or. I think I tried a fruity bagel with cream cheese. That's strawberry cream cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That's very good.
Oh shit,
dude, it's so good. A blueberry bagel with strawberry cream cheese. That's a real. That's a winner.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm a savory bagel only.
I like a cinnamon crunch bagel
in a pinch.
Chocolate chip bagel's real good.
I'm a savory bagel person.
But I love an everything bagel with vegetable cream cheese because I'm a hedonist.
That's just too much, Freddie.
Lender's onion bagels and Lender's garlic bagels, really delicious.
Can I say something controversial? Controversial, brave. I'm just a plain bagel person.
Yeah.
Just a plain
There's
bagel with
definitely room
cream
for a
cheese.
plain bagel.
They're not considered plain after you make love to them, Andy.
Oh,
okay.
My goodness.
I don't make love to bagels. I fuck them.
There are no plain bagels. They're all beautiful in their own way.
Yeah,
that's true. And then the
They're
bagel
on
took
the
its
inside.
glasses off.
Yeah.
There she goes. She let her hair down.
No. Turns out I did on a dare though, and
yeah,
I broke the bagels hard.
And it's O-ring.
But the irony is that you did fall in love with that bagel.
Yeah.
Are we done with the?
It doesn't need the cream cheese. It just needs to be itself.
I'm going to go ahead and say we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you had news, Amy, didn't you?
No, my news was I wanted to talk about that smile marketing because I thought it was cool.
Oh, okay.
And what a fun role for an actor.
Smile, 'cause your poops your pantsin'. Smile. You done did a doo-doo.
All right.
Smile.
Kelley wants to talk.
It's worthwhile.
Andy, do you have a squeeze to tease?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm all bageled out.
Oh, I'm off. What?
He's all bageled out. He doesn't have a Topicana.
Oh, the Topicana. No.
I thought something happened.
I thought you were talking about news. It's like I have nothing else. What's your favorite bagel?
For Topicana this week is plain bagel. Will you do me the honor?
All right.
How's everybody gonna answer that, Freddie?
I don't know. What if it turns out to be a love pentagram?
So I want to thank you, Lewis, for joining us once
thanks again for a really good, fun month.
It would have broken my heart not to have you again, but if you have another stroke and it takes, you through September, that's fine, but not ideal.
Well, I hope everything goes well.
Yeah.
Me too.
Even above and beyond our show. I hope that.
Well, next year though, I would still like to do Indigenous month with you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it. Absolutely. Jinx.
Get out of my house.
It's like you finished my...
I like having somebody else kind of curate for us because I think we have, we've all figured each other out at this point and we can kind of suggest things and blah, blah, blah. But like Lewis is like, no, you're fucking watching this. And if you don't, you look racist. So I think it's really good that we do these months, don't you?
I think I love having my horizons broadened.
Cheeky Dracula.
With Cheeky Dracula.
Yeah. How can you not?
Oh, you know what's funny is we watched Chuck Steele. Thank you, Troy. Troy Sauer, a good friend, bought us Chuck Steele, Night of the Trampires, which is a stop motion movie by one of the former Aardman animators. And it's a blast, but the Trampires only attack drunk people, just like Cheeky Dracula.
Yeah.
The legend of.
Yeah.
That little boy created.
Yeah. It's fun. Fun movie, both.
The legend of Cheeky Dracula.
Chuck Steele is a lot more entertaining than Cheeky Dracula.
Yeah. Thank you, Troy. Check out him and his and Brad's podcast, Not a Bomb Podcast.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And you know what's coming up? Halloween specials.
And
I've already got mine picked up.
I think I do too.
Some of them.
This is another favorite theme that we do, and I just love the shit that you guys pull out of thin air.
I don't have any Sequest for you guys this year, so.
Just pick it again. See what happens.
Yeah, let's see
So
if
we
you guys change your
probably
mind.
don't remember it.
Now I have action figures, so I can reenact it. So yeah, thank you so much, Lewis. I love this time we spend.
Yeah, it was good.
If you want to find Lewis, you can find him on Twitter at Lewis Fowler, LOUISFOWLER. How do I do? And on Instagram.
Not to be confused with Lotus Flower.
I hate you.
You think the Lotus Flower has a Twitter account that we get confused with?
Lotus Flower. Lewis Fowler.
My Twitter is Lewis Fowler 78.
Yeah.
That's right. Sorry.
The
I always
coolest
forget that.
year.
So, that being said, patreon.com/NOTLP. That's where you go to give us money, and then we give you some extra stuff, some content and whatnots. Some people that give us the most money, we say their names because in this country, money means power, and these people have the most power.
They've empowered us.
Capitalism. Woohoo.
I have agency.
All right, here we go. Alise.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you.
I love you. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Lynn Walsh.
You just shush her husband.
From some land down under.
I love it.
Yeah, I need to be
Alyssa. Branan and Emily. Jeffel. Now you're afraid to say anything.
I want my Chinese food. I'm worried you're going to take it away from me if I'm bad.
Dustin.
You have to unshush him.
Iona Goodwin.
A great one.
Dr. Brian.
Dr. Brian, MD.
Dustin, thanks for the heads up, brah.
Bill, Jerk Bitch Boat. You know why. Bill Farner. Blake.
You don't know why.
You didn't come.
Mark Watts.
That's why.
Kilowatts. Mark Kilowatts.
Blayne Yogurt.
Oh, Blayne's dog just had her 10th birthday, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Blayne's dog.
Happy birthday, Lulu. And he also recommended a movie for us for Straight to Video Russian Roulette.
Oh,
and
cool.
I'll tell you guys later.
Let a bitch know.
We do dog birthdays now.
Yeah, shit. If you're a listener and
On
you want
Cameo.
us to wish your dog a happy birthday, I am so going to do that. If it's your kid, fuck no.
Hey, Rover, what's up? Your mommy must really love you. This is a pretty costly cameo appearance, is all I'm saying.
That's an interesting cameo voice you're doing.
We got
hey puppies, how you doing?
Hey,
Pew, pew, pew.
Who's a good boy? I wouldn't know. This is just a cameo, fool.
All right, I have some more good boys to talk about here. We got Jordache
I love
jeans.
90s Freddy.
Oh yeah.
We got Paul.
Oh, my Paul. Taskmaster. You recommended Last One Laughing and Taskmaster.
And we've
to
been
us.
binging them like crazy.
Yeah, they're both great.
Jeremy, Cassie, and Gamora.
Woof.
That's a good girl.
Woo, woo, woo.
Ernie.
Ernie, let the dogs out.
Dave Siebert.
Dave, let the dogs out.
Michael Burns.
A little bit of Michael by my side.
And finally, Monica.
A little bit of Monica.
And it finally happened.
I just solved the limit configuration.
The bit came together
out,
with
Freddy.
reality and.
Okay.
Reality and.
So is Lou Mambo going to come to your door? Freddy?
Louis Mambo.
Bega.
Lou Bega.
It's Mambo number 5. Is Lou Bega a Cenobite Freddy?
No, Lou Bagel. He's coming. And it's going to be like a soap opera when he comes in. The camera's going to pan to you, Andy, and it's going to be like, dun, dun, dun. You're live. Lou
Thank
Bagel.
you so much for listening. I hope you had fun, everybody.
I did.
This was good times.
Thank you, Lewis.
Thank you, Lewis.
Thanks, everybody.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Frankenstein was wondering if he should go to bed when his old buddy Leatherface put on Dawn of the Dead. And Igor made the nachos in a severed human head, and they enjoy the movie with their friends. David Kessler walks the streets of London on 4 legs, while high above him Ellen Ripley finds some funny eggs. And Freddie laughs at Nancy in her nightmares as she begs to have just one more moment with her friends. In a world where evil isn't always just pretend, and it seems as though the darkness never ends. Give me lots of popcorn and some time that I can spend to watch some monster movies with my